with Coach Chris Rusevich. Coach, another win today. It was kind of a nasty Saturday afternoon, but it affected both teams the same way. You guys came out on top. It has to feel good to win kind of an ugly day like today.
Yeah, I mean, our kids responded. I mean, last week was ugly too. Same kind of conditions, and we struggle with that. And as I told our kids all week, there's three things we can't control in a football game, and that's weather. And again, that last week that affected us, and this week it did not. Injuries, which last week I think affected us with Matt going down. I think it deflated our kids a little bit. We didn't have any major injuries today, so that kept us going. And officials, and last week I think the officials did affect our game a little bit. And today, I thought it was a well-officiated football game. And so I think all in all, our kids responded well, and now realize that we control what we want to do, and we'll overcome all three of those things when we need to.
How good was it to get Matt back today?
I mean, it was great to have Matt back. And, I always say, Mitch is a great quarterback, too.
Absolutely.
And last week, he was named our Offensive Player of the Week. From our staff's perspective, he did a great job. But I think from morale purposes, just his leadership, his experience, and his will and his want-to win, I think has definitely helped us, in this football game. There's no doubt.
What about this shootout today? You look at that scoreboard, 55-38. Glad to be on top of the offensive end there.
Yeah, I think one thing they did, the Shenandoah did a great job exploiting our pass defense. And not that our pass defense has been rough, but I think they realized that we had a really good run defense. They have a first-team all-conference running back that didn't show up today. I guess I found out later he had a concussion, so he didn't even make the trip. So, of course, we were preparing to shut him down and shut their run game, and they're 65% run up until this week. And then I think they probably threw it 60 times today. So, I think that, what we were planning for and what they were planning for were two opposite things. And by the time we tried to fix it, our kids were kind of in the tank a little bit. So we got a big week right now to go out and fix our pass defense.
And you look at some of our local guys getting involved in the contributions. Austin Thompson comes up good for you today. Good to see him back in there.
Yeah, Austin Thompson was out the first 3 weeks of the season and returned our bye week. He had some issues with his kidney through camp, and it's great to have him back. I mean, I told him the other day, I said, there's a couple guys on this team that have great hands, but if there's one thing I would put my life on, if someone was catching a football, it would be him. And it was nice to see him out there making some of those nice catches.
Adam Smith, another good day for him as well.
Absolutely. Adam's just a spectacular player, and does some special things to get people excited.
Hate to lose Tyreek Abel early in the game. What happened there?
Totally something out of character. I believe that's not something he's ever done in practice. I mean, just the fact that he had two unsportsmanlike penalties in the same play, off a penalty, I might add. It's tough to lose that guy. And that exploits your pass defense when one of your top corners goes down like that. But I don't know what was up with him. We got to fix that.
It's a great turf field you got here, but it's still wet on days like today. And Derek Bell did a good job for you, maintaining that ground game.
Oh, there's no doubt. I mean, Josh Scow has been a great running back for us. Obviously, with his injury, Derek Bell stepped in great. And, of course, Causey's the next man. And we even have a third and fourth guy that are ready to play at any time we need him to. But Derek Bell's another special one, and we're just glad he's only a sophomore.
Got to keep hoping that scenario works out. Somebody maybe beats Washington at least somewhere. It's going to take a lot to knock those guys off. Heard they beat Hampton City today, so just got to hope somewhere along the way and they fall and you guys get a chance to also knock everybody else off the way.
We can't be wet. We can't control this. We talked about all week. We got to take care of the stuff we can control, and that's it at this point. And that includes everything in our way. And all we got to do is keep winning. I think a 9-1 season could be a special year for us.
Keep up the good work under the conditions. As always, keep working hard the rest of the week. And who do you have next week?
We got Bridgewater College on the road.
Keep up the good work, Coach.
Great.
Thank you.